That night, the atmosphere around the house Jungkook, one of the members of the phenomenal boy band BTS, suddenly turned into full of tension. An unexpected incident occurs, involving a mysterious woman who tries to forcibly enter his residence. This event not only shocked the neighbors, but also provoked wide attention from fans and the media. Here is the full chronology of the night. At around 2100 hours local time, witnesses reported that an unidentified woman was seen walking back and forth in front of Jungkook's house located in an elite area in Seoul. His appearance is suspicious, with restless gestures and frequent glances at surveillance cameras around the property. Some fans, who happened to be on location because they wanted to catch a glimpse of their idol, began to realize the existence of the woman. They initially thought that the woman was an ordinary fan who wanted to meet Jungkook. However, the situation changed dramatically when the woman began to try to climb over the fence of the house. According to CCTV camera footage that has circulated in the media, the woman is seen carrying a large bag whose contents are unknown. He several times tried to open the gate of the house by force, and was even seen talking to himself as if he was conveying a message to someone. Jungkook's home security system reacted immediately. An automatic alarm directly connected to the security company sounds, calling officers to the location. Not long after, several security members arrived at the scene and tried to communicate with the woman, asking that she stay away from Jungkook's private property. However, the woman refused to leave and became even more aggressive. She started screaming, saying Jungkook's name while asking to meet. Some witnesses said that the sound was so loud that it was heard up to several houses around. Police contacted by security arrived about 15 minutes after the incident began. They immediately took over the situation. The woman was eventually secured without physical resistance, despite briefly trying to escape when a police car arrived. And less than 2 hours after the incident, HYBE, the agency that houses BTS, issued an official statement. They confirmed that there is indeed an attempted security breach at Jungkook's private residence. We have been working closely with the authorities to deal with this situation. None of the BTS members were in danger at the time of the incident. We will also ensure that strict legal action will be taken against the perpetrators to protect our artists, HYBE said in a statement. HYBE also added that they have stepped up security measures for all BTS members, given the high risks due to their global popularity. They ask that fans respect the privacy and personal boundaries of the artists, given the negative impact that this type of behavior can have. After this news emerged, speculation about the woman's identity began to appear on social media. Some Twitter users suspect that the woman may be a fanatic obsessed with Jungkook. However, there are also those who speculate that he may have mental health problems, given his unusual behavior. Not a few also criticize the culture of fanaticism that often leads to unhealthy behavior. As a world-class celebrity, Jungkook is often the target of obsessive fans who violate the boundaries of privacy. Previously, he had spoken openly about the importance of maintaining privacy and feeling comfortable in his personal space. The incident sparked a wave of support from ARMY, as BTS fans are known, who filled social media with hashtags such as #StaySafeJungkook and #ProtectOurIdols. They voiced concern for the safety of BTS members and called for the importance of respecting their privacy. Many fans also criticized the actions of a small minority of fans for being too extreme, reminding that this kind of behavior not only harms their idols, but also damages the ARMY's image as a supportive community. After the woman was secured by the police, further investigation was carried out to find out the motives behind her actions. Until now, there is no official information about the results of the interrogation or the background of the offender. Meanwhile, HYBE expressed its commitment to enhance the protection of their artists. Planned measures include the installation of more sophisticated security systems, tighter surveillance around BTS members, private property, and closer cooperation with the police. The incident is an important reminder of the dangers of unbridled fanaticism and the importance of respecting the privacy of celebrities. Although Jungkook was not home at the time of the incident, the tense night will definitely be a lesson for all parties to be more vigilant and responsible. That night, the atmosphere around the house Jungkook, one of the members of the phenomenal boy band BTS, suddenly turned into full of tension. An unexpected incident occurs, involving a mysterious woman who tries to forcibly enter his residence. This event not only shocked the neighbors, but also provoked wide attention from fans and the media. Here is the full chronology of the night, at around 2100 hours local time. Witnesses reported that an unidentified woman was seen walking back and forth in front of Jungkook's house located in an elite area in Seoul. His appearance is suspicious, with restless gestures and frequent glances at surveillance cameras around the property. Some fans, who happened to be on location because they wanted to catch a glimpse of their idol, began to realize the existence of the woman. They initially thought that the woman was an ordinary fan who wanted to meet Jungkook. However, the situation changed dramatically when the woman began to try to climb over the fence of the house. According to CCTV camera footage that has circulated in the media, the woman is seen carrying a large bag whose contents are unknown. He several times tried to open the gate of the house by force, and was even seen talking to himself, as if he was conveying a message to Seo Jungkook's home security system reacted immediately. An automatic alarm directly connected to the security company sounds, calling officers to the location. Not long after, several security members arrived at the scene and tried to communicate with the woman, asking that she stay away from Jungkook's private property. However, the woman refused to leave and became even more aggressive. He started screaming, saying Jungkook's name while asking to meet. Some witnesses said that the sound was so loud that it was heard up to several houses around. Police contacted by security arrived about 15 minutes after the incident began. They immediately took over the situation. The woman was eventually secured without physical resistance, despite briefly trying to escape when a police car arrived. And less than 2 hours after the incident, HYBE, the agency that houses BTS, issued an official statement. They confirmed that there is indeed an attempted security breach at Jungkook's private residence. We have been working with the authorities to deal with this situation. None of the BTS members were in danger at the time of the incident. We will also ensure that strict legal action will be taken against the perpetrators to protect our artists, HYBE said in a statement. HYBE also added that they have stepped up security measures for all BTS members, given the high risks due to their global popularity. They ask that fans respect the privacy and personal boundaries of the artists, given the negative impact that this type of behavior can have. After this news emerged, speculation about the woman's identity began to appear on social media. Some Twitter users suspect that the woman may be a fanatic obsessed with Jungkook. However, there are also those who speculate that he may have mental health problems, given his unusual behavior. Not a few also criticize the culture of fanaticism that often leads to unhealthy behavior. As a world-class celebrity, Jungkook is often the target of obsessive fans who violate the boundaries of privacy.